Natural lighting who? I didn't know her until today. Hey there everybody, Leighton here, back with another writing vlog. Welcome to my new room, my new apartment, and by that I mean welcome to this corner of my new room with the little wardrobe behind me. Don't get used to it, I'm graduating in like 4 weeks. So today is just one of those days where I have some updates for you guys about my life and writing and things that are going on, so kick back, relax, and grab some Sour Patch Kids. Not sponsored. And let's get started. So I guess we'll kick things off with how I got my Sour Patch Kids, because it's truly an exciting story. So basically, this was a mistake. It's stuck in my teeth. Ah! This was a mistake. So today in my demo production class, which is a class in which we're making demos for ourselves. It's a commercial demo for voiceover because that's another career path that I'm also looking to go down eventually, is the voice acting career path, which actually I have a lot of updates about voice acting today, which is kind of exciting for me. But anyway, in that class we've been working on our demos, obviously, that's the point of the class, and today we had this thing that was called Peaks, Valleys, and Airplanes Day! And so basically what we did was, for each person's demo, we kind of did a little chart where like it was 10 to 1, and 10 was like really high energy, 1 was really low energy, and you kind of want to have a nice mix, and you don't want like all of the highs to be together and all the lows to be together, you know, you want it to kind of be a nice little zigzag thing going on. So we kind of tracked each other's things so that then we could hold it up and look, and everybody could kind of get a visual of what their demo was doing and how they could move things around to make things work. And then when we were done with that, we folded the piece of paper into a paper airplane, then we tried to throw it into a box, and so the person who got the most airplanes in the box won first place, and then there was second and third place. I got second place. And so that's how I won these, and I mean, I've already eaten like most of them because I have no self-control. So like between the rush of winning the challenge and then the sugar rush that I have from eating all of that candy, like, ooh, I'm buzzing right now. I'm buzzing, man. So that was great. But anyway, I have some actual like updates for you, not just a little stories. So first things first, we'll start out with the writing, so then if any of you aren't actually interested in any of my other shit, like you don't have to sit around and watch it, you know, you can just get the information you came for and then leave. Please don't leave me though, stay until the end. Writing wise, I'm doing fucking fantastic. I am actually on track for getting 50,000 words down. I think I talked about this in one of my last vlogs, but yeah, like I'm trying to get 50,000 words down of this new work in progress that I've, you know, been working on. But like, I might actually get 50,000 words down in a month, which is why I don't get why I haven't been able to win NaNoWriMo. Like, obviously I'm doing it right. My advice for NaNoWriMo prep was not bullshit. That's all the stuff that I did this time too. Maybe it's because there's less, I feel less pressure. You know, I was putting a lot of pressure on myself during November to get the 50,000 words down because I had made that series of videos, and maybe it just got under my skin and into my head. Who knows? But it's coming out this month. Maybe it's also the project. Maybe I was just trying to start in on the sequel to The Forbidden Prophecy a little bit too soon after just having, you know, finished The Forbidden Prophecy and everything. So yeah, because definitely I feel a renewed energy while writing this novel. It's contemporary, so it takes so much less work up here in my brain. Like, it's like a vacation compared to the Caspian Chronicles. And also, I've just been kicking this idea around for so long, and then I think I'm just excited to finally be actually working on it. So with all that stuff playing together, and I have to write scenes of it for one of my writing workshops that I'm in, so that also definitely helps. But yeah, I'm on track. I'm even getting a little bit ahead. Maybe I'll take even one day off of writing since I'm so far ahead and just read, because I have to finish Zenith like this week and I'm not even halfway done. Not because the book is bad or anything. Actually, I don't want to spoil the book breakdown for you or anything, but like, I don't think it's as bad as people say it is, given I'm not even 50% of the way through. So maybe it is just as bad as so many people think it is. But right now, I mean, definitely there's some flaws and errors and things that I'm picking out, but like, it's not worse than Twilight. And you can say what you want about Twilight, but it was damn entertaining. But yeah, so I definitely need to like dedicate a day to just knocking Zenith out of the way so that I can get this video filmed and everything. Also, I have autobiography, so we'll be starting in on that for the next book breakdowns book of the month. And then I'm also thinking about maybe, while we're talking about the book breakdown stuff, I know that I just totally strayed away from the writing, but we're just going to talk about book breakdown stuff for a second. I'm thinking I might end up making it a once every 2 months thing instead of once a month for my own mental health and sanity, especially once I graduate, because I'm going to be trying to find a full-time job, and I just don't know if I'll have the time and energy to do all of the stuff I need to do, because I need to write my books, keep on querying my books, work towards a voice acting career, do these YouTube videos and edit them and stuff. I just don't know. And then I also want to start getting back into like physical acting, start up my old acting channel again. So just with all of that stuff that I want to do, I think I may have to make a sacrifice, and I think the book breakdowns may have to be that sacrifice, because even though they're one of my favorite videos to film and edit and stuff, they take way too long. They just suck away my time, and you know, I just have to prioritize, unfortunately. So that may be something that has to be rearranged and stuff, but I don't think too many people will care. Like, not that many people watch them, so I'm probably catching it at a good time before it really takes off. Though we'll see after I do this Zenith one, because that may or may not get a ton of views, just because people are hoping that I'm like gonna tear it apart or something. But anyway, back to the writing. I definitely think I'm gonna hit my 50,000 words this month. I mean, knock on wood, I don't want to speak too soon, but it's looking good. I'm excited about that. The book is great. Figuring out that one missing puzzle piece where I kind of mashed two book ideas together. I don't know if I talked about that on this channel, but I definitely talked about it in a blog over on readwritelovefiction.com. You can go and check that out if you want to. But like, I mashed these two kind of book ideas together that I had, and it really took off. So I'm really excited about that. As far as querying goes, because I have been querying the Forbidden Prophecy, that's been okay. I've just been getting a lot of rejections, nothing really exciting to tell. They were all form rejections, so there's not like there's any personal feedback or anything. But I have been sending out more, and then once I get through my first 2 rounds, I think I'm going to stop and check over my query letter and really make sure it's, you know, explaining the synopsis of the book well enough. Like, maybe that's why I'm not getting requests for fulls or anything, you know. And maybe it's just, you know, my book's not for the people that I've been sending it to so far, and that's okay. It's nice though, because every time I send out a new small bunch of queries to replace the ones that I've gotten rejections for, there's always at least one agent in the bunch that like I'm extra excited for. So it's nice motivation to do that, because then I'm like, ooh, I really hope this person responds then. I'm just trying to stay as optimistic as possible. Definitely it's kind of wearing on me, the rejections, but I just have to remember that, you know, it's not abnormal to get these rejections, and it doesn't mean my book is not going to be picked up by an agent. That's not what it means at all. That's not what it's indicative of. Maybe once I get through my 6 rounds, we'll have a problem, but we're only on the first 2. There's time, and there's plenty of amazing agents out there. Okay, so I think that's all of the writing and reading related stuff that I had to talk about so far. So if you really want to leave me, you can, but if you want to stick around and learn about some of the other exciting projects I've been working on or that I'm hoping to work toward, then stick around, because I'm about to talk about that stuff right now. So I made a really big leap forward toward my voice acting career, and that was that I just bought a really fucking expensive microphone set, but I'm so excited. I can't wait for it to get to me. I want to play with it. I want to mess around and see what I can do with my voice, really practice voiceover stuff, and that's exciting. And I also plan to try to do some freelance voice acting. I'm going to join voices.com and try to get some auditions and get some roles, maybe, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Just build up my resume for like a year or so that when I eventually move out to LA, I could get a really good agent and do some professional voice work. I really want to be in video games. That's my big dream, big goal. But I'm also totally willing to be in animations, that'd be great, or even in commercial stuff. Like, I just want to do voice acting. I'm becoming very passionate about it. It's really exciting. I'm also thinking that I might want to try acting again. That was something that I thought I'd hung up for good, you know, that I was just going to do as a hobby, where I was going to, you know, do some theater acting at local community theaters, but I wasn't going to really push myself past that. But we did this audition thing the other day in my interactive gaming voiceover class, and it was like a pretend live audition for like a motion capture game, like hypothetical one, where we read lines from a motion capture game that's already out there. So I played Ellie from The Last of Us, and I had so much fun, and it was like a film audition, and I was just like, oh wow, I forgot how much I love doing this. So I definitely think that's something that I want to pursue. So I'm thinking about starting up my acting channel again, which is just Leighton Williams instead of Leighton J. Williams. The J is my middle name. That's just kind of for my writing stuff because I think it sounds nicer as an author name. But for my acting name, I just want to keep it Leighton Williams. So I think I'm going to start putting videos up there again. Definitely Rose Hathaway ones. If you've read Vampire Academy, then you know who Rose is. It's been my dream to play Rose forever. And I know they had a movie and it bombed. But I still hold out hope that they're going to give it a second shot. And probably it would be in the form of a TV show. Dear God, I hope they do. We should start a petition, y'all. We need to do something to get this Vampire Academy TV show out there, and then we need to cast me as Rose. But yeah, so I'm definitely going to do some Rose scenes, but I also want to do some scenes from video games, kind of like I did with The Last of Us. I thought that was really fun, so I definitely want to do more of that. And I want to do other scenes. I don't just want to do Vampire Academy. Probably it'll be scenes from books and stuff that I think would be good movies, and then also probably some scenes from actual movies, just different stuff. I just want to get back into the acting element. But Vampire Academy is probably still going to be my big main thing. Okay, this is something I haven't really told anybody because I don't know if it'll ever come into fruition, but I'd really like to make my own like Vampire Academy web series, sort of like Pura Ford does. Maybe I've talked about, I don't know, I can never remember who I've talked about this to. Maybe I have mentioned that on here before, I don't remember, but you may know how Pura Ford is an Australian actress, and she did her Maximum Ride series where it was just a bunch of scenes that she did with professional actors and everything. I'd really like to do that for Vampire Academy with me as Rose. That's, you know, dream big. I don't know how I would pull that off. I don't know how she pulled it off, so we'll see how that goes, but I've got my fingers crossed for that one too because I think it could be a lot of fun. And then my last update is something that I haven't really talked about on this channel in a really long time for many reasons, but that's my hives, my allergic reactions that I was having. I don't know what I've explained to you guys, so I'm just going to tell you because we finally figured it out and everything, and that's why I moved to a new room. It's because I was allergic to mold. Now I don't know for sure that there was mold in my old apartment, but I'm just saying I haven't been breaking out nearly as much since I came here, so. But we wanted to be safe because it was getting dangerous with my lips swelling and everything and the inside of my mouth swelling, and you know, it was getting too close to my throat for comfort, so we moved me out of there and to this new apartment. But unfortunately it didn't make the hives go away all the way, and so we started realizing that it was also coming from the things that I was eating, because a lot of things have yeast in them, and yeast is in the mold family, and so when you're allergic to mold, obviously obviously then you'll be allergic to yeast. So that's kind of a bummer for me because a lot of the foods that I love have yeast in them. But the good thing, if you want to try to find a bright side to all of this, is that all the things that have yeast in them are also the stuff that are unhealthy for you. So I'm gonna be looking kicking hot once I cut all this stuff out of my diet. But yeah, so hopefully I can get rid of the hives and things can be going well. I've put myself on a schedule thing. I think people call it a habit tracker, which is where you list things that you have to do in a day and then you cross them off as you get them done. And so that's been keeping me on track with a lot of the stuff that I need to do, so that's been great. And so being on track with everything has just put me in such a great mood. I just feel so good about the stuff. I feel like I'm getting stuff done and it's all going well for me, so that's awesome, and so I just hope that that continues. But anyway, that's all the updates I have for you today, so hopefully you enjoyed them. If you did, please make sure to hit the like button, subscribe button, and bell icon so that you get notified every time I upload a new video, which is every Saturday and the first and third Wednesdays every month. And for this month only, I will also be posting every Sunday, and it will always be a different video related to the Savior's Champion by Jenna Moresi, since I am on her street team and I'm trying to, pimp it out, get people to buy it, so look forward to all of that. Also make sure to follow me on social media. I have Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram all linked in the description below. I also have a personal blog like I mentioned earlier. It is called readwritelovefiction.com. It is where I talk about my writing adventures, things that are going great or not so great, more in-depth updates than like what I just did today. So if that interests you, or if you're interested in spoiler-free reviews or the corresponding blog post to my Let's Talk About Writing videos, then all of that is over there and you can go check that out. You should also make sure to check out my official author website, LeightonJWilliams.com, which is the first place I'll be posting any exciting updates about my series, The Caspian Chronicles, if I get an agent, if I get a publishing deal, if I decide to self-publish, whatever's gonna happen to my book, it'll be posted there first. And finally, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!